Today I'm going to talk about 4 ways to turn a double play as a second baseman to the shortstop. Oftentimes we get asked by coaches, which of the feeds do we want to use? The palm up flip, the power flip, the pivot, or the one-handed glove side turn? Which one do we want to use? So we're going to show you how. Drill number 1, the palm up flip. This is a ball that's hit right at you or to your right. You can see the cones is simulating the ball coming from home plate to me as a second baseman. So here I am, I have a ball in the cone. I'm gonna round it off into a left-right. I'm gonna field, turn, and flip. I wanna make sure that I tuck, I flip, and I follow like I'm shaking his hand afterwards. That's a great way and some great cues when you're doing this. You don't have to roll a ball or hit it. You're just setting it up. You're giving them the visual. I'm getting around, field, and I'm firing it up. Every time I'm stiff, boom, I'm going straight through, and 10 out of 10 times, right to the glove. Again, we're in our position. We see the baseball, we're rounding it. Our position's here, we field, we turn, and we flip and follow. That's how we work on the underhand flip. So a good drill you can do is, we have the ball flight, but I'm gonna take 4 cones and put 4 baseballs out and turn it into a drill. So I'm gonna start in the back, I'm gonna get around it and flip. I'm gonna reset, get around it and flip. Reset, get around it and flip. And reset. And flip. 4 balls, every time getting around the cone so we can create that momentum to our target. Flip and follow, reset, get around the cone, flip and follow. Great drill, great way to get some reps and work on the proper footwork. The power flip is the ball that is not right to me. It's the ball that takes me a little bit to my left. So I put some cones out to show that when the ball's hit to my left, we're gonna work on that power flip. So I'm gonna start here. I'm gonna attack the ball, try to get on the outside still. My left foot's gonna plant. I'm gonna field, and I'm gonna dart my hands straight ahead. Now, what you can do, there's a couple different ways to do this. You can take it and go this way, or the more advanced version is actually get your fingers below the baseball and flick them through it this way. There's this way and this way. Okay, the more you can work on this, the further you can get, the more you can get with your finish, the more flick you can get, the more power and the more speed you can get on it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start here. We're gonna start them in our straight line so we know that the ball's hit here. I'm gonna get around it, catch and flick, reset. Now, going in slow motion, you're gonna see this. I'm going around it, I see it, I'm planting. One of the things that we see, and a mistake that we see made, is some players will go down and come up first to flip, and then they'll leave the ball short, leaving their hand behind them, opposed to pushing off with the left, getting into a good position, and getting that good dart in. As you can watch, my body goes where my energy flows. I'm flowing this way. I'm not doing this. I'm going right through, right with it with the follow. My fingers are darting right to my partner's chest. That's how you work on the power flip. We talked about the ball to our right being a flip. We talked about the ball that takes us a little bit to our left. That's a power flip. Now we're gonna talk about the pivot. This is a ball that takes us far to the left. We can't get around it. We have to work on being quick and releasing. So there's the ball. I'm gonna attack it. My left foot's gonna plant. I'm gonna field, turn, and I'm making sure the ball is going on an uphill manner towards my target. I'm not gonna field it and get on top and spike it down. I'm actually gonna keep my body down low, turn, and flick. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we have the target set up. We have 3 balls. We're ready to go for visualization. Here's my target. I attack over, boom, field. I see it, boom, boom. Perfect. 3 balls right to the chest, uphill, getting around it, fielding it, turning it. Good solid finish. And now we're gonna talk about that ball that leads us back to our forehand side, the ball that we're attacking. Our left foot's down, we're reaching to catch it. We're gonna replace our right, and we're going through. This is a ball, it's a rocket to our glove hand. It's taking us deep. We're gonna spin, turn, and fire. Notice how my body is staying down. My body's staying down. I'm making sure that my angle is, the ball is going up. I'm flicking and finishing. So I'm gonna start inside. I'm gonna go back, plant, turn, throw. Boom, right in the chest, working smooth. Now, this is probably only done 2% of the time on double plays, but it's that ball that we have to know how to do. We have to know how to keep our body and control so we can turn a double play. How do we know when to use the glove hand side, the pivot, the power flip, or the palm up flip? How do we know? So what we did was we created cones to give you that visual of, on the ball hit at me or to my right is a palm up. A ball that takes me to the outside of my left that I can get my body around, it's a power flip. The ball that I can't is my pivot. And the ball that's taking me back into my left, that's gonna be my spin move. So create the visual, show your players, work on it, get better at it, master it.